One of my favorite pastimes is sitting in the boat, waiting for the round to begin. So here we go. This is episode 4 of Narrating Fortnite. We are with a new random team, and we are playing 0 build squads. One of my teammates has suggested locating our team a vast distance off the beaten path. So we will head on over to the other side of the map, which is a long ways away. While we are waiting to land, I always like to get acquainted with my team. I have Ogmac Mami, and then we have Cody 16, and then we also have CC Gold 12. Glad we could be a team for this round of Fortnite. So we are headed to the old Grand Glacier, or at least the building located on the Grand Glacier. Procuring my first couple weapons has me headed in the right direction. I have started utilizing these jump pads here and there. And as I have previously mentioned in previous episodes, the first couple minutes you are on your own to defend yourself and secure your inventory. I do hear some exciting music, so we will switch gears and attempt to find out where the exciting music is coming from. Perhaps there is some action somewhere, but I am just not quite sure where. So we will get a couple additional pieces of inventory, and here we go. So sorry, CC Gold 12, for firing in your direction. Now that was sure exciting. The business turrets, I do like to collect when I see them. They serve as a great deterrent, as well as something to throw people off their game. So we will continue procuring our inventory, looking for something of interest. The weapon I currently have equipped works very well for me, so I typically like to hang on to these, whatever color they may be. I see Ogmac Mami is supporting the turtle outfit. Now there does come a point where I am satisfied with my inventory, and so my objective then becomes finding ammunition and acquiring as much ammunition as possible. I believe my teammates are in the basement somewhere, but I will continue to collect ammunition. Now at this point, I do see the storm heading my direction fairly quickly, and a tunnel out of here. The only problem is I don't know where it goes. And it dropped me right in the middle of the storm. So we'll jump on the old hoverboard and scoot around to see if we can get out of the storm. I haven't actually seen any action yet, aside from the bots that we previously encountered. And what is interesting is I have noticed an increase in the use of bots. A few games prior to this one, I had 3 teammates that I suspected to be all bots because they wouldn't talk, they wouldn't listen, they went to all areas of the map. I ended up reviving one guy 3 times and another guy 1 time for making seemingly illogical decisions. And directly after the match, I received a survey question from Epic, or Fortnite, asking me how the match went. I told them that it did not go very well. So I did find that interesting, and again, suspect the use of more and more bots, which takes me back to the old days of James Bond, GoldenEye, and Perfect Dark for N64. If you haven't played Perfect Dark, it's a good game to check out, and it allows you to set up various rounds of bots with varying difficulty levels, as well as having a interesting variety of weapons. CC Gold 12 suggested I drink this magical blue shield juice, so I complied and headed about my way. I have noticed that this team is staying together, which suggests to me that these are real people with some level of common sense, as I have found when you stay together, it actually works a lot better, and your team ends up doing a lot better. So we will continue on. I am liking this hoverboard, giving me a quick escape if needed, if I encounter an opponent. But we haven't seen any opponents. We have survived to 50 players left, but I have also found that if you land off the beaten path, far from the path of the bus, it is very easy to last a long time in any match. You allow the more aggressive players to take themselves out. We'll throw this little turret gun out here. And we got him. But I do see his little buddy in the distance. Perhaps we should find his little buddy and have a conversation with him. There he goes, running away. So we'll just take care of his friend. pick up my briefcase. We will want to use this and pick up a little bit extra ammunition, because again, I like to have plenty of ammunition. Now where is... oh, there they are. Got him. Pick up my turret again. Jump on the old hoverboard again. And head on our way to see if we can find some additional opponents. See a guy out in the distance, but I lost my hoverboard. So we will make a plan to deploy the old turret gun, but it appears this is not needed as my team resolved the situation. So I am still impressed by this hoverboard. I have used this in previous seasons quite a while ago. I have not yet used this in this season, but I am getting a good feel for making it work for me. I, however, do like the G-Wagon as my mode of transportation because it does provide the protection if you encounter enemy fire. We'll swing on up to fencing fields. There always seems to be some action in fencing fields, and I think I see someone deploying the old turret gun. We'll keep them busy so we can take them out. There's his buddy. And that was easy, wasn't it? Oh, so sorry, wiggly cow. I hope you can join us another day. I think I hear your buddy. Let's check it out. Oh, so sorry, Nasty Boy 67. I hope you can join us another day as well. Let's collect our equipment and have a little drink of this snooze juice. Oh, that was disappointing. There was not very much snooze juice available. So we'll collect our turret and head about our way again. Some people have commented on my use of the term snooze juice, and this is actually a reference to the TV show Family Matters from the late 1980s and early 1990s. A couple more guys. This time I deployed both the turrets to keep them busy. We have quite a bit of action. And some guys hiding in the bush. That's usually what I do, which is why I selected this particular skin, because he blends in with the trees and the bushes. I'm not a huge fan of this ninja stuff, as it creates an unfair advantage from us people with normal weaponry. But maybe I'm just a little traditional. So we have another team up on the hill, and I did notice this board has low energy. I don't recall previous seasons having an energy level on these boards, but perhaps I just don't recall. Take a little gander at some of this equipment and head back to the action. Sometimes, if I just shoot off into space, I think it might scare the other team into running away. But this time, I am the one running away. You'll see that CC Gold 12 is not doing very well. Unfortunately, he will have to be left behind, as we are nearing the end of the round with 10 players left. And I'm sure the storm is closing in somewhere. So we will take the high ground and wait to see what happens. I do see that his card is not very far away, but I am not that skilled of a player to retrieve his card, so he'll just have to get left behind. Fortunately, Cody 16 had plenty of snooze juice to provide for us as the storm closes in. We'll head to safer ground, away from the impending storm. So we will attempt to stick close to Cody 16 and hopefully win this round. We do have one player to revive, and it is about this time that CC Gold closed out of the round, because obviously we were not going after him. Now, I do typically pick up a transportation device of some sort as we near the end of the round, because I like a quick getaway as the storm comes. Someone is shooting at me. Fortunately, I have this transportation device that allows me my quick getaway. I see they have a transportation device as well. And with only 9 players in the round, we are quickly nearing the end. We have 3 players on my team, so presumably there are a couple teams left. I am still happy with my inventory, so we will continue on with what we have. Now, looking at the map, there is an opponent behind us, but I am not too concerned because the storm is moving quickly. So I won't worry about that guy yet. And we will seek to find the high ground. Unfortunately, I don't have my motorcycle's license, and parking proved to be a challenging task as my motorcycle fell off the side of the mountain. But that's alright. It does look like that opponent made it through the storm, but my team's on it, and I'm just dancing on the rocks. Let's join them and see if they need help. Can't see him. Somebody is shooting at something, but I have no idea what. Found him. And it looks like we have Ninja Gaiden jumping around. 6 opponents left, 3 of which are on my team. Presumably 1 or 2 teams left with the impending storm. We will strategically position our transportation for a quick exit. Now, I do have a driver's license and am a very good driver, so I have no concern of driving off this cliff. Oh, so sorry. I managed to hit everything and everyone on the way down. Grab this med kit just in case we need it. Now the last minute of the round always gets a little bit out of control. So we have 5 opponents, 3 of which are on my team. And if we take a look ahead, we can see the other 2 are battling themselves. Let's throw some random fire in their direction. Just to confuse them. And I just noticed my team is nowhere around, so we'll help them out. And we got him. Thank you for joining me for another round of Fortnite Narrated. I hope it was as exciting for you as it was for me.